Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Dee and today we are going to be doing something a little bit different, a little bit more loosey-goosey, not quite so structured. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 12 cards and I'm going to put them under, we have a rose quartz, we have a iron pyrite, and we have an amethyst. Okay, so I'm going to pick 12 cards, and then you will choose whichever card pile you want. And this is going to be with the intention of giving some sort of guidance to those who are looking to find a job, up their game financially this year, maybe change jobs. But it's going to give us some financial outlook, and I'm hoping that it's going to be some nice constructive stuff. I'm choosing 12 cards to sort of break it up into 4 quarters so that we can see what, maybe look into some timing of some stuff. And yeah, so we'll just have some fun and see what happens. Okay, so what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3. All right, that is 12. Okay, which pile? The rose quartz? The iron pyrite? Or the amethyst? Okay, let's start with the rose quartz here. We'll just put those 2 over there. All right, so we have King of Swords, the Moon, the Empress. Then we have the Strength card, a lot of major arcana for you. The Ace of Swords, the 5 of Wands, we have the King of Wands, we have the 5 of Cups, we have the Magician, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Swords, and we have finally the Lovers. Okay, wow. You have a lot of major arcana. Let's take a look here. And a couple of aces as well. This is very interesting. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. And we have some action cards as the Wands. And a fair amount of swords. A fair amount of dealing with technology and with feedback from other people. To me, swords are discourse, communication, not always pleasant communication, but communication where you need to cut to the truth. So there's some truths. And you're starting off the year with a King of Swords card, and then we have the Moon, and we have the Empress here. So you are... This tells me that you're looking for truth in your path forward. You're looking for something that rings more true to you, and the just mundane stuff that's out there. You don't want to make a living just to make a living. You want to find that which is absolutely near and dear to your heart, and it could be something to do with psychology, critique, publishing, or even with children or agriculture. So that's what I'm seeing here. If not, then I mean, there is a lot of swords in here, so definitely technology, website design. I hate to say it, I don't agree with it, but AI, working with AI in some capacity. So this first section of the year is quite a lot about trying to find your truth, right? And I'm trying to find a way to display these that doesn't look unappealing. How's that? Is that better? Doesn't have any meaning here in particular. Okay. So for a lot of you, this is going to be a slight change from what you have been doing so far in your life. Maybe a change of direction, or complete career change. But definitely some sort of change in the first quarter of the year comes to you. You may not have acted on this yet, or if you have, then you have gone within and put together like a game plan for yourself, because the strength knows what to do, and the card is depicting the strength that you have within you to pull those resources together and figure out your next direction. And for a lot of people, as I said before, that next direction is the Ace of Swords here. A new direction in technology. So there's going to be some difficulty though. We have the Five of Wands, and this could depict a sort of a learning curve, a huge learning curve. So much competition, so much for you to learn, so much for you to get caught up on, that you feel you're very, very far behind these other job prospectors, right? But you are capable. You are more than capable, as depicted by the Strength card here, to cut through any falseness out there, any sort of scamminess. And this is kind of a caution that I have for you, because with the Empress and the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Truth and the Empress of purity, and of things that eschewing anything that appears fake or false, there's possibility that somebody may be trying to pull something over pulling the wool over your eyes, so to speak. So beware of scams. If something seems too good to be true, then definitely do a deeper research into that, because it's very possible that it could be too good to be true. So I wouldn't want you to get scammed in any way by any like get rich quick scheme or anything like that. You want to make sure that you do your research in terms of what it is that you want to push forward on, because the Strength card takes all that research and formulates a plan. And you could be dealing with some doubts also from the very beginning about whether this change is something that you want to do. So you could still be on the fence about what you want to do, but you do know that you want to pursue something that is more near and dear to your heart, like something that you can really be proud of, something that really cuts through the truth of the matter. Okay, so in up until the end of summer, for many of you, you will not be making any sort of change yet. It's all in the planning stage, and some you're still in your head. But you do start getting out of that in the summer, and you start formulating a plan and seeing how things have changed in the workforce, because technology has definitely stepped in and made things that much harder for people to find a job. It's like a translator who can't translate very well, right? So when we go to submit a job application online, we try to get something across, but for what reason or another, that website just doesn't do us justice. So we may have to find other ways of looking to find that job, and that's where strength comes in, because you have to be very self-directed in terms of making that move, making that change. Okay, but in autumn, it looks like there's something that you felt was something that you felt wasn't working very well, and you kind of dropped it. You may have gotten very discouraged by the autumn time. For those who do find a new job, probably looking for something around the middle to the end of summer is where, especially like before the holiday season. So if you're the bigger the change, the longer it's going to take. And this seems to be talking about somebody who wants to make a big career change, like one complete type of work to another. So if you were a corporate person, you may want to start your own, I don't know, your own seedling farm or something like that, right? So it's a big move. It's a big move with a lot of I said it already. What was it that I said? A learning curve, a big learning curve. Okay, but during the summer, well, obviously things are going to slow down in the summer, right? And that may cause a discouragement, but it's also an opportunity to use that spare time and really dig in to master the things that you are learning, because we have the King of Wands here and we have the Five of Cups. So the King of Wands wants to move ahead assertively and confidently, but the Five of Cups is saying, hold on a second, maybe I can't do it. It's doubts, right? It's doubts. It's like, what have I gotten myself into sort of vibe. It doesn't last very long, but it could possibly set you back, and you just want to be aware of the fact that you know, doubts, fears, paranoia, any sort of mental emotion is going to be so much more amplified the bigger the move that you want to make, and you want to control your emotions. We have the Magician and the Empress here. The Magician is the mastery card, not only of the skills, but also of the emotions. You have the Empress bringing up so many emotions, and the way to mitigate any negative emotions is by utilizing the strength of the Magician to focus on the things that will move you forward, as opposed to the cups that are on the ground, right? So he's only looking at the cups that fell over. He still has two cups sitting up, and just when you're about to give up, you have this wonderful Ace of Pentacles showing up. So some sort of windfall, or a new job appears, or an entry-level position, or you do find a way to move in. Now what concerns me is this Four of Wands, which is a card of rest and withdrawal. It may be something that is causing a lot of distress in you and giving you anxiety. I see possibility of ulcers, but also from outside. Something is distracting you. Something is pulling you, and not it's not allowing you to see this opportunity for how great it is. So this is an opportunity, but have you worked yourself into a position where you are too tired, or it's too much work, or you know, if this is not a good fit, then you are going to be backing away from it. You will find some support in another person, either your current spouse, or you may meet somebody new who is interested in helping you out and also being a partner at the same time, or if you're just recently involved with someone. I'm seeing here, though, that the health of somebody near you may affect the decision here. So you may have to put off accepting this job until this person regains their health. And I do believe that, you know, they need your help. Somebody needs your help. And once they are healthy again, you can jump into this opportunity. But the thing is, though, there's also the flip side of the coin where the health is your health, and you may feel that this particular opportunity is just too much stress. They would be expecting too much from you. It's too many hours, it's too far away, it's a bad commute, something like that, where you have to actually consider its effect on your physical well-being. But somebody does support you in all of this. In all this, you can find some support from a friend, family member, maybe somebody new if you're single, or your spouse if you are in a couple at this particular point in time. So they definitely have a lot of input in terms of you accepting this job or not. I'm just seeing this here because we've got the Lovers and the Empress. Some of you are looking to upgrade your financial situation because you're welcoming in a new little one. Yeah, definitely. But keep in mind, though, the more hours you spend at your career is hours taken away from your family. And that's something that you're going to have to work out with your significant other here. But I definitely see a move later on in the year. The harder the move is going to be, like, the bigger the move that you're going to make, like if you're going from the same career type to a different career type, maybe just looking for more money, it's going to happen earlier in the year. But if it is a really drastic move, like you're going into a new field where you have a lot that you need to learn, maybe technology is kind of a learning curve. I keep forgetting how to say that, but it's the learning curve. This is all about the learning curve and how much you want to put into finding this new position for yourself and what it's going to cost you. Okay, so is it worth it? It's going to be expensive in terms of the effort that you're going to have to put in it, the self-mastery that you're going to put into it, the mastery of your emotions, especially with the moon there as well. So you want to take the advice of the King of Wands and just do it. Just forge ahead and you can have whatever you want. And if it's not right for you, then just put it off until another time. But there is a very big opportunity closer to the end of the summer, beginning of autumn for you. Okay, so that is the reading for the rose quartz. Now we're going to go into the next stone, which is the iron pyrite. Okay, so now we are going to go on to the pile indicated by the iron pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. I don't know if you guys knew it out there, but there's that. Let's take a look here what we have chosen. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups. We have the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Hermit card. We have the Page of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Chariot. And finally we have the Six of Coins, we have the Eight of Coins, and we have the Ace of Wands. Whew, okay, let's see. You have one, two major arcana, and we have the wish card right off the bat. Early in January, you having some opposition from somebody in the vicinity. Maybe they are telling you to come down to earth and not dream so big, or maybe something does come unexpectedly. Because we have the Ace of Cups right next to it. And the Ace of Cups is something new in a relationship. Let me just take a look here. This seems to be like someone who has acquired a new obligation, a new home, or taking on a lot of debt to improve your life. If you have won some money, you may have spent it already in improving your life. But I'm getting, with the 7 and the 8 here together, I'm getting somebody thinks that you are overspending, or you are going against your better judgment in terms of beautifying your life, or moved into a house that may be beyond your means, or that you may be having a little bit of trouble keeping up with the financial part of things. If you are looking to move into a new job, there may be some challenging times in the summer. Do I see a new job? Possibly towards the end of the year into 2026. If you want to make a career move, it's going to take a little bit of preparation. It's going to take maybe getting a loan to go back to school. But I see you working from home. You working by yourself. You coming up with strategies to make some extra money on the side and implementing them right away, because you may have one job and you're very, very focused on doing better than what that one job can entail. And if you are unemployed, you are looking at other avenues of bringing in income that you can do with minimal investment and working from home. Because you are very motivated. You have the Knight of Wands here, which is the card of forward motion for the creative. So this could be something very creative. I see some swords here, some coins. It's all very balanced, right? Like there's nothing that is telling me, oh, you should look into technology or a creative project a creative product that you can sell. From what I'm getting here, though, with all the cups, is something, a service to others where you can improve their lives in a creative way. The Hermit works alone. The Hermit has all the information. So this could be something that you had been thinking of for a long time anyways. You were going to do it, but now because of the situation here, like you know, money may be coming in, but it's going out as soon as it comes in, because you want this comfortable lifestyle, right? So you're looking for either a change or a side hustle which offers us some sort of service, some sort of creative service. And I see you finishing up the business plan for that around Mayish, like in the first early part of the year. And then it's going to take some revising. It's going to take some adjustment. You're going to you may run into some snags where, I mean, everybody runs into snags when they first start off a business, unless they've made that business before, done that business before and know exactly what to expect. You don't know what to expect when you are reaching out and stretching yourself in new directions, right? Especially if you're going full tilt ahead, like the Knight of Wands likes to do. Okay, so a lot of preparation, a lot of work. You're setting up home office or something, or a corner, getting together some documents and stuff. The first half of the year is very, like, you're not seeing any financial challenges in the beginning of the year, even though you know that as soon as that paycheck comes in, it's spent, right? So you're aware of it, but it doesn't hit you until the second half of the year. In the second half of the year, we have some challenges, and we're going to need to rework that business, that side hustle business plan, so that it becomes more actualized. Because a lot of us, we have these ideas that we want to implement. Oh, if I had the time, I would do this, and if I had the time, I would do that. It looks like you're going to be moving into a position where you have a fire lit under your butt, and you are just gonna go for it. You are gonna go for it. With the Chariot there, the Chariot is the willpower, and the Knight of Wands is the forward movement in the creative direction. So the Chariot knows that there's a place that they want to be at the end of the destination, but they can't see the destination for the road, right? They just have to trust that the road will lead them there. So whatever this snag is that you run into around the middle of the year, around June-ish, whatever the snag is, it's going to make you that much more fired up, like that much more determined. If there's another word for the Chariot, is determination. You have opportunity and knowledge. That's what I've always called these two guys, knowledge and opportunity. So opportunity and knowledge are going to push you in the proper direction to get to where you want. So after you come down off of this high, like closer to the end of the year, you realize that it's going to take more resources for you to run this situation more than you expected. There's some seeking out a loan, or maybe a benefactor or a sponsor or something like that. But you are busy working really, really hard and coming up with a really killer idea. Really killer idea. Actually, I don't see, like, if you're looking for a job and you don't have one, and you're working towards this plan here, and you're getting the funding you need to stay afloat, right? And you're getting the education, that I see a big success with this side hustle. I see this thing taking off, because we do have the Chariot here who knows what they're doing. The Chariot and the Hermit. Like the Hermit is the expert planner. The Hermit and the Strength card are like the planners. The Strength card goes, okay, I think I know how to do it, but then the Hermit goes within and says, yes, I know how to do it. I know exactly what I have to do. And then he passes on that knowledge over to the Chariot, and the Chariot goes, get this over to the Success. Okay, that didn't come across. I'm off to the town of Success. Okay, that's kind of corny. I'm sorry. The Chariot will not say get it done, but know that it can be done. So, and then, you know, we have this wonderful Ace of Wands ending the year. So I can see that moving into something like the Three of Coins, where you are presenting this to the world. Now, if you have your heart dead set on a job, it is going to take some upskilling. Upskilling, and there's a good chance it could be like a work from home kind of deal, where you are hired out freelance for your expertise, right? I see a lot of work from home, despite the Chariot. A lot of work from home, especially in the first half of the year. But in the second half of the year, if your business is growing out of your home, the Chariot and the Six of Swords may be indicating that you are getting into your own office, right? And getting outside of the home. But in terms of getting a new job, we have this opportunity here around mid-spring, early to mid-spring. And then again at the end of the year, around Christmas time. That is actually a time when a lot of people do get new jobs, because so many people are so involved in the Christmas holidays that it's difficult for employers who are hiring to find people, right? So that is like a little unknown secret about finding a job around the Christmas holidays. But you may need to, I mean, it's a given really in this day and age of technology that we definitely are constantly upskilling ourselves. We're constantly learning new things, new programs, new technologies, new ways of doing things, new hardwares, new phones, new computers, new this, new that. So if you think you can just quit your job and jump into another job with the knowledge that you know now, then that is highly inadvised, because you're going to need to go in there with guns blazing in terms of knowing your stuff. I almost said something else. Knowing your stuff. Know your stuff and you will get what you want. Yeah, especially with the Hermit here, right? The Hermit goes within, performs a strategy that the Strength card has passed along to him, and the Chariot executes the strategy, and here we are, you just pushing a little farther along because it's taken a little bit longer than you thought it would, but just before the end of the year you see this big increase, this big sudden push towards success. The fruits finally start showing up around the end of the year. So I hope that was helpful. We are going to go on to the next one. Okay, the final pile is indicated by the amethyst stone. So if you chose the amethyst, these messages are for you. So we have the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Coins, the Star. Then we have the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. Oh dear. Okay. Oh dear, okay. And then in the second half of the year, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the King of Cups. We have the 6 of Wands, pardon me. 6 of Wands. We have the Devil, and we end the year with the Page of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Amethyst pile, you people are going to have a dramatic year. It seems like in many cases some people just lost their job, or were downsized, or you know, they were just, yeah, this is downsizing right here. The 5 of Coins with the 10 of Swords is like all of a sudden papaya. Here you go. Sorry, we don't need you anymore. So you may be feeling extremely betrayed, hurting, angry, upset, and lacking, which is very, very difficult. You try to put on a good face when you are going out into the world, but it is the star. It is not the sun. It is a star, which is far off. It is a sun, but it's not our sun, right? So our sun would be true confidence. This star that is so far off is confidence, but the confidence that we are putting on for others' sake, right? So we're putting on a bit of a face to make others think that we're okay when quite frankly we're having some worries here. Some worries. Just looking at the cards, seeing if there was something else that wanted to come through here. A person. It's a person. A person whom we got close to. Kind of stole the thunder for themselves. Like they may not have stolen something tangible from you. Like they didn't go into your house and steal your jewels or anything, but they stole your energy. They left you depleted. They left you thinking about, and this is somebody you may have known for a long time that you absolutely did not expect to do this to you. Or this could be a job that you have had for a long time. But even though you are feeling extremely, extremely betrayed, and this is causing a lot of concern, you still put on a brave face for the world. That's admirable. Some people don't believe in fake it until you make it. I think that's partially true, but I would rather lean towards it being untrue, because what's the alternative? Are you going to walk around like this with your wounds open to the whole world to see? It's better just to put on a happy face. And the thing is, if there is somebody who can help you, you would know that. You would feel that, right? You don't need others' judgment or pity or you don't need that type of person who feels superior to you just because they are in a better place than you are. You want to just keep your energy to yourself. It's perfectly all right to put on a brave face when you're facing these types of heavy challenges, really heavy challenges. also the thing the star is saying is that you're not letting this person get to you. I mean, secretly they may be getting to you, but you're not showing them that they are getting to you, right? Like, you are putting on this brave face, and you are able to kind of get, what's the saying? The best revenge is living well. So if somebody hurt you, the best thing you can do, instead of taking vengeance on them, is just go, yeah, right, whatever. My life is great. I don't need anything from you. That's fine. You just go your way, I'll go mine. And look how great my life is. You know, whether or not it is, the best revenge is living well. So you show them that they won't get to you. They can't get to you. You didn't let them get to you. Whew. This is hard for me to read, because this is such a challenge. Maybe later we'll go in deeper there, because I see things turning around late summer. Something good comes in. If this has put you in financial straits, then something good comes in summer. A new job, a lucky break, some money that you had forgotten about or were owed comes through. Whatever it is, you get a nice break in the mid to late summer. So you have this lucky break, and if it isn't from a kind person, then you feel very satisfied in becoming the King of Cups. You feel like a king. You're enjoying your summer. You're kind of putting this behind you, and it's kind of all dissolving away, all this turmoil that happened in the beginning of the year, because you kept your cool. No matter what happened up here, no matter who this person was who betrayed you and how much they hurt you, you kept your cool, and you are now the King of Cups, the king of mastering their own emotions, right? You not only are you not affected by this cruelty that came your way, but you're not going to turn around and unload it on someone else. You're too good for that. You have really kind of surpassed, like, what is the word? You have become enlightened to the power of being good and kind, and even though you had all this negativity thrown at you, you can now see it for what it is, and by being a good person, you brought in this good luck. That's what I want to say. By being this person who believed in themselves, even when they didn't believe in themselves deep down inside, you brought in this good fortune just by your ability to manifest with those positive vibrations, those positive emotions. I truly believe that. I truly think that that is what you did. You kind of transmuted that. I'm surprised that the Temperance card is not here. But things are happening so fast. This is a fast year for you. You're up. You know, like, there's a lot of people around you. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of people coming into your life, a lot of people going out of your life, people from the past, people in the future, people around you complimenting you, saying how great you are, people quite possibly trying to lead you down, lead you astray. That is what I see the Devil card as. But now you have a new beginning, right? A new start, a fresh start. as the King of Cups. And of course, you know, if you're a woman, the King of Cups is just indicative of the highest level of mastery. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It's just symbolic. But you have that fresh start as the Page of Pentacles at the end of the year. And I love that, because that energy at the beginning of the year, this frantic, manipulative, is it manipulative? No, somebody saw an opportunity and they took it. They had a chance to be your friend or to screw you over, and they screwed you over. It was their choice. It's their karma. And now later on in the year, you as the victor can see exactly when that type of person is around you, right? Because you didn't see this coming. You were just you were just blindsided by all this. But now that you are have succeeded, not only succeeded, become the victor, right? And other people see how you held yourself, how you presented yourself. Other people see how you handled the situation. You can see those type of people from a mile away, and you can avoid them. And you have this wonderful fresh start at the end of the year. This could be a new job. I think this is a new job or a new position or a new undertaking in which you are doing something different and new that you have learned over this year. That you're taking this inner strength that you've acquired by going through this trial by fire, so to speak. And you are utilizing what you've learned in this new direction. So you have this incredible new skill that you want to pursue because you've already got a running head start, right? So whatever you learned, it could be like the jumping off point to a new, completely different career. And by different, I mean like if you were just somebody who did customer service, for an example. If you were somebody who just came in and did customer service, then you may be turning into somebody who advises, a consultant for customer service firms so that they do better, right? Because you've learned so much about people now. And that sort of thing, right? You move into a new role where you are the advisor and guiding people to take the better path when things get tough. Because this victory that you have here, everybody saw it, and it's something that you can definitely use on a resume or as a story in an interview. Whew. Let me see if there's anything else that this, because it starts off really, really rough, man. It's like half a year of just one thing after another, but just don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Halfway through the year, things will turn around. And from that point on, it's just an exponential growth into someone who is ready for something new. Okay? Whew. Wow. I was afraid that one was going to turn out bad, but it didn't. And I'm so excited to have that reading for you. That was the amethyst reading. And yeah, let me know down below which one you chose and if it resonated with you. Also, if you know of anybody who would like to who needs to hear these messages, then please pass along my website to them. And yeah, Don't forget to like and subscribe. We will see you next time. Bye for now.